Hello, Perennial Landscape. This is Joel from JND SEO. I'm going to show you 3 ways today that you can beat your competition online. And the first thing I'll say today is that I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste mine. So I'll try to make this as fast as possible. At the end of this video, if you like what you've heard and you understand that I can help you grow your business online with some of the strategies I show you, then reach out and we can have a phone call. If not, then take this information yourself and you guys can apply it to your site. All right, so the first thing we'll talk about today is content. So you can see I'm on your homepage. And we typically recommend that a homepage has about 1,500 words of content. So you guys right now have under 100. So I would definitely recommend adding more. And the reason we want so much content is that it allows you to put more keywords that you can be searched for online. All right, and the next thing we'll talk about today is citation. So if we do a typical search, so I know you guys are based out of Woburn, so Landscaping Woburn MA, then typically you'll see ads first, but this one, I think nobody's just paying for ads right now from Google. So ads are hit or miss anyway because a lot of people have ad blockers, so they won't even show up, and they can be expensive as well. So the second part you'll see here is the kind of Google map. And what that shows is the top 3 results based on citations. So you can see that you can view all and see the rest, and I think you guys were down there number 10 to 15. But the top 3 are what really show up. And citations are anywhere on the internet where your business name, business address, and business phone number are listed. And you can get listed in these directory type sites by just submitting your information. So these are sites like Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, Yelp, and you can actually reach out to them and submit your information. And not all citations are created equal. Citations that have to do in your own industry, such as landscaping or even probably masonry, are going to be valued higher than ones that are completely unrelated from another field. So the next thing we'll talk about is backlinks. So if we go underneath the map, and now we get the actual websites and the actual landscaping companies. So you do get some directory sites like Yelp here. And then under that, you start to get some real results here of actual companies. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I took your website, perenniallandscape.com, and I put it into this site that we use called Ahrefs. And what that does is it allows me to kind of see what's going on your site. So if you think of the internet as a popularity contest, and the more votes you have, the more popular you are, or in this case, the more visitors you'll get to your site, which could be potential customers. So the first thing you'll see is we have 19 referring domains. So you have 19 other websites that have 40 links back to your site. And what that means is right now you guys are being searched for 77 keywords. And so that's bringing roughly about 123 people to your website every month. So that's pretty good. And what we can actually do is click these keywords to look a little more at what you're being found for. So you guys, a lot of these are your name, Perennial Landscape, Perennial Landscaping, Landscaping Winchester MA. So these are all good. Now for your name, you do want to have these, but sometimes there's not as much of a search. You guys do have a lot of volume for that, 250, and your position is number 1. So you're the first result that comes up, or at least the first organic result that comes up for Perennial Landscape. For Perennial Landscaping, there's 250 that search that every month, and you guys are number 4. And then Perennial Landscape, number 1, and let's see, I don't think there's any more variations there. Okay, so it's also important to have these types of searches down. So these are probably areas that you service. Now this one doesn't have as many people, it has 20 people that search it a month, and you guys are number 6. So that probably puts you about the middle to the bottom of the first page. Ideally, you want to be top 3 for every one of these keywords. And what that does is the more you kind of collect, the more traffic you'll bring to your site regularly, and people can find you. Because people searching Perennial Landscape are people that already know your company name, but those aren't going to be new customers. So if you want new customers, you need to find more keywords like this. So Landscaping Winchester. The example I did was Landscaping Woburn, where you guys are based. Let's see if that one pops up here. All right, we have Winchester Landscaping. Okay, here we go. Woburn Landscaping. So that's a good one. So there's only 20 people. It might be stronger if it had MA in there too. And you guys are number 22. So that's going to put you about towards the top of the third page, maybe a little bit more towards the middle. So again, people are primarily going to go with probably the top 3 results, and they're going to definitely be on the first page because they're probably not going to go to page 2 and whatnot. All right, and just as a comparison, I'm going to go to one of your competitor sites, Cassidy Landscaping. So they showed up on the Woburn area search for landscaping. And they have 55 referring domains, giving them over 900 backlinks, and they're being searched right now for 245 keywords. And they have 178 visitors to their site every month. So if you look at what they have here for some of their keywords, they're going to have Cassidy Landscaping, of course, but they have more of these kind of local specific results, such as Landscaping Stoneham MA. That's 30 people, number 1. Melrose, Landscapers Melrose MA, 60 people, number 2. Landscaping Woburn MA, another 90 people searching that a month, they're number 4. So still good, all on the first page. Landscaping Reading MA, they are number 2, it's another 60 people. Landscaping Billerica MA, 100 people, number 4. So this is what you want. You want to basically have all the towns and cities that you guys service, you're going to want to have at least be in the top 3 for all of those searches so you can gather all this traffic. All right, so I hope that was useful and you guys saw some things in there today that you guys liked. If you're interested in hearing more information, this is my phone number. Reach out and we can schedule a call. And if not, then feel free to take the information that I gave you guys today and apply it to your website yourself. Thank you. Have a good one.